Hello everybody, it's good to see you again in the class of kinematics and dynamics of machinery. This segment, we will discuss the static force analysis in the slider crank mechanism that involve the slider friction. This is the slider crank mechanism. As you can see, there is the external forces P acting of the link number 4 and external forces S acting of the link number 3 and force Q acting on the link number 2. It is also assumed that the impending motion of the slider is to the right, and then there's the friction on the slider. The question is, what is the couple applied to the link number 2 to reach the equilibrium? To solve this problem, the first step is to identify two force members. Unfortunately, as you can see it here, there is no two force member because there's the external forces S and also Q acting on the link number 2. To solve this problem, now we want to draw the free body diagram of the link number 4. There's the external forces P, and then we assume that the slider contact at the bottom. So the F14 will be inclined to the clockwise direction, and then we have F34 because of the link number 3. Next is the force equilibrium. We know the direction and the magnitude of the force P, and then we know the direction of F14 in this direction, and also we do not know the magnitude of F14. For F34, we do not know the direction and also the magnitude. One thing that I want to let you know that we know the direction of F14 because we also know the coefficient, the friction coefficient of the slider, so we can know the pressure angle. As you can see, there are three unknowns: the magnitude of F14 and the direction and the magnitude of F34. So, because there are three unknowns and we only have two equations, we cannot solve this problem. That's why we now draw free body diagram of the link number 3 and 4 together. We have external forces P and S, and we know the direction of F14 because we make the assumption that the slider contact at the bottom and the impending motion of the slider is to the right side, and also we know the friction coefficient of the slider, mu. From the mu, we can find the pressure angle of the sliders. And then at the point A, we have F23 because it is connected to the link number 2. And this is the force equilibrium equation. We have P plus S plus F14 plus F23 equal to 0. And we know the direction and the magnitude for the force P and S. And we do not know the magnitude of F14. We do not know the direction and the magnitude of F23. To solve this problem, we can combine P plus S, become R, the force R. So we draw the force P plus S, and finally we can get the vector R. Next, we want to find the line of the action of F23 to solve this problem. But first, we want to move this vector R to the mechanism. How to do that? First, we want to find the intersection point between the force S and the force P. And then this the intersection, we move the vector R to here. And then we find the intersection point between force R and F14. And finally, we can get the direction of F23. Next, we have R plus F14 plus F23 equal to 0. So this R, we draw the direction of F23 and we draw the direction of F14. You see that's the intersection. We can determine the vector f23 and the vector of f14. Next procedure is draw the free body diagram of the link number 2. There is external velocity q, and we know the direction and the magnitude of f32 because we also know the magnitude and the direction of f23. f23 and f32 should be in opposite direction because of the third law of Newton. And we have the couple T2, and in the pin O2 we have F12. To solve this problem, we can use the moment equilibrium at the point O2. So we can get the equation T2 plus F32 times A minus QB equal to 0. A is the arm moment for the force F32 and B is the arm moment for the force Q. How to find that number? First, we just find the line or the shortest distance from the reference point to the F32. Of course, this one is perpendicular, so we can know the value of the A. Same method to find the value of B. And finally, we can get the value of T2. It is QB minus F32 times A. That's all for this segment. Thank you and see you again.